Hey guys, in this video we are going to discuss the Philippines' continuation on the ban of foreigners and also other Southeast Asian countries locking things down as well. Stick around. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And unfortunately, more not so good news. In fact, we kind of saw this coming because of the rise in cases and deaths with the pandemic. I'm not getting into the whole whether it's a scandemic or not. Just putting out the news for you. You guys decide on the rest. So the Philippines again extends entry ban on foreigners until April 30th. It was supposed to let up, I think, on the 21st, but they have extended it. Yeah, it was supposed to end on April 21st. This came out on March 22 is when they put this into effect. And they did extend it. Now, it is certain members are excluded. That would be diplomats and members of international organizations and their dependents, foreign nationals involved in medical repatriation, foreign seafarers under Green Lane's program for crew change, foreign spouses and children of Filipino citizens traveling with them. Make sure that's noted. Emergency, humanitarian, and other. So anyway, so this is going on now to the 30th, and the entry of Filipinos and exempted foreigners will be subject to the arrival quota of only 1,500 passengers per day. So even if you are on the exempted list, only 1,500 passengers per day. Countries' COVID-19 caseload surpassed 900,000 Thursday, of which 20.3% were active cases. The severe claimed the lives of 15,594 people in the Philippines. So there you have it. The lockdown of, continues. And for a while, things were looking up. They were starting to open it up. If you had a student visa, if you had a work visa, if you had an investment visa, if you had the SRRV, things were opening up, and I was excited about things. And then the cases jumped back up, and then on March 22nd, they started with the travel ban again on foreigners, and now cases are still going up, and here we are extending out. It's almost like a repeat of last year, and here we go again. So let's jump over to some other news. Now, things aren't looking so great around Southeast Asia. It's not just the Philippines. We also got Thailand. Now, Thailand apparently is closing down bars and closing down the swimming pools and entertainment venues. Lockdown measures could be introduced as early as Friday for Bangkok, Chiang Mai. And I'm not going to get into the whole Thailand news because I know most of you guys come out here to watch the Philippine news, but I just wanted to show you what else was going on. Cambodia orders strict 2-week lockdown in Phnom Penh. So this is happening all over now. And not only there in those countries, but back over here, next door neighbor island of Negros, which is split into two, Negros Oriental, Negros Occidental, and Negros Occidental to close tourist sites. And then you skip over to Negros Oriental. I've got friends down in Valencia, or up in Valencia, it's in the mountains, and they are closing down the tourist sites and locking down. And now they opened up travel domestically from island to island, but now if you want to go into Negros, now they require a PCR test. Before there was none. If you're coming into Cebu, it's not required. I believe you can still travel into Leyte with none, and you can come back into Cebu with no test. If you want to go to Bohol, you need the swab test. So a lot of people aren't wanting to do that, and rightfully so for many. So that's what's going on here. Things are kind of locking back down. Fingers crossed. In Cebu, still things are okay. I really like the governor here. She's just a go-getter. Fantastic governor here in Cebu, Governor Garcia. But that is what is happening. So questions, comments, go ahead, comment down below. Just a quick video to let you know what's going on. I expect, as long as the cases keep continuing the way they are, and the vaccine rollout is extremely slow, 110 million people in the Philippines. I think we're lucky if we have 1 million vaccinated. And again, this is not a video on whether you believe in vaccinations or not. I'm not getting into all that. I'm just simply putting out the news of what's going on, okay? But as long as the vaccinations slowly roll out, as long as the cases continue to rise and the deaths, look for continued bans on foreigners, probably extending out every couple of weeks or so. That's the way they did it when this whole thing started. They would lock down, and then that time would come, and they would lock down another 2 weeks, another 2 weeks, and that's just the way it was working. So that's probably what's going to go on here. So they came out and said they want at least, they want herd immunity with the vaccinations. I don't know how long that will take. I really don't. There is talk about here in Cebu about opening up international flights. I don't know whether that'll happen. They have to get it through the IATA. They have sent out a proposal. They have to approve it. Whether that would be approved or not, I don't know. I will keep you guys updated whenever I hear anything. Suspension of SRRVs still going on. That happened back in October, I believe, or maybe even September. I think it was October of last year. And they still, no word on it. So we don't even know what's going on with that. So unfortunately, if you guys are wanting to travel, your options are kind of limited right now. You got Central America, South America, some places over in Eastern Europe, perhaps. I don't know. Questions, comments, guys, comment down below. As always, these articles will be linked in the comment section. Love to hear your feedback and your thoughts on everything going on. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.